your boots, isn't it?
Beautiful though, isn't it? To walk out onto that pitch. Great atmosphere, semi-final of the Cup.
Are Atletico Madrid primed to give a wonderful performance? They're very erratic. You never know what you're going to get from them. Sometimes it can be quite awful, but on occasions they can be brilliant. And worth reminding ourselves that 4 of Barcelona's 5 defeats this season in all competitions have come away from home. But they did beat Atletico 3-1 earlier on in this campaign, back in December at the Camp Nou. What an atmosphere. Brilliant stadium, wonderful setting. Atletico making 4 changes tonight after that shock loss against Betis at the weekend, bringing in their cup keeper Juan Musso, defender Nahul Molina, Marc Pubil, and veteran striker Antoine Griezmann, who scored in every round of the Copa del Rey so far. Marquee signing Ademola Lookman looks to follow up his debut goal in the last round. Julian Alvarez, short of form, subbed at half-time at the weekend, looking to end an 11-game goal drought here. Referee Juan Martinez Munuera, who has his brother Miguel running one of the lines. Apparently the pair of them are heroes back home in Benidorm, the famous holiday resort on the Costa Brava.
What, for being referees?
Yep, apparently they have sports halls named after them. For Barcelona, Rafinha, Rashford and Pedri all out injured, and Ferran Torres is preferred to Robert Lewandowski up front. One other change sees Frankie de Jong recalled. That's likely to mean a more advanced role for Fermin Lopez tonight. Lamine Yamal in his best ever scoring form. He's hit the net in each of the last 5 games and has looked pretty electric. It's an unenviable task, really, trying to keep tabs on him. It's the job of Matteo Ruggeri tonight. There's Ademola Lookman, a marquee signing in the January window from Atalanta, $41 million. Debut goal in the last round. Could he be the X factor? He has been before, hasn't he? Remember that hat-trick?
Yep.
For Atalanta in the Europa League final a couple of years back against Bayer Leverkusen.
Yep, that was the game that Bayer Leverkusen lost in it, the first of the year with Xabi Alonso's team, and it was in the final. He was excellent. Can he recreate that type of form?
Same back four for Barcelona. And Atletico got here. Can they test the occasionally fragile Barcelona defence, who famously play a very high line, of course?
Well, you'd have thought so, wouldn't you? Listening to the boys in the studio and listening to Luis and Alex, they expect goals either side, both ends. Barcelona will concede, but of course they will score because they always score.
Simeone's challenge, Giuliano on Alejandro Balde, was on the robust side, let's put it that way.
Oh, yes.
More than robust. And that, I would suggest, might be a yellow card a bit later in the game.
Definitely, Ian, definitely.
And of course the refs do like to keep the cards in their pockets earlier on in the game.
Yeah, try telling Alexander Balde about it though. He's limping terribly 1 minute in.
Well, those boots are quite thin, aren't they, these days, which is why you tend to get more metatarsal injuries. Koke winning that ball. Llorente, usually a right back these days, restored to midfield duty tonight. Good recovery from Hansko. It's been a good signing, and there's hardly a lineup without him in it. Coque to play it wide. Giuliano back to Molina, one of the 4 players who've been drafted in tonight. Is it too dramatic to say Atletico are looking to rescue their season?
Yeah.
I mean, they're still in the Champions League, aren't they?
They're not going to win the Champions League game. Not the way they've played. Not the way they played against Bodo Glimt. No chance. They're too inconsistent. Yes, at times they can be difficult to beat against certain opposition, but to go on and win it, I don't think so.
They've got a playoff to play against Bruges.
Yeah.
Barcelona giving the ball away.
Onside.
There's a possibility here. Flag staying down for the moment.
Jules Koundé played Julian Alvarez on.
Yeah.
He was deeper than everybody else, and actually it was a good job he was, because he got across.
Alvarez without a goal in 2026 so far, but this is a really good start, and what a chance that was. Giuliano Simeone cutting in, brilliant opportunity.
Yeah, lovely ball by Griezmann, just a simple left-footed pass, volley pass into the path of Giuliano Simeone, and he has to score him, just smashes it right at the goalkeeper. He's trying to do him with the eyes, face one way and whip it in the other side. But as we've seen on a number of occasions, Barcelona's goalkeeper is brilliant, isn't he? He's had a really good season.
What an opportunity. Fermin Lopez into Dani Olmo, who's getting a run in the side at the moment. Lamine Yamal. He can go either side, as he showed there. There's Diego Simeone, who's won a stack of trophies for Atletico Madrid in his time, but none since the title win in 2021. Yeah. So he'll be feeling his career could do with a fresh coat of paint, put it that way.
Yeah. And suffice to say, they had a huge turnaround in the summer, didn't they, of players leaving and players coming in. And they haven't really got any closer to Barcelona or Real Madrid. 13 points off this stage of the season.
It's another painful one, isn't it? It's time for Fermin. Llorente's challenge. Kubasi across to Koundé. Barcelona 1 point clear at the top of La Liga. Remember, they did treble last season. The only trophy Hansi Flick didn't win that he could have done was the Champions League last season. Knocked out in a thrilling semi against Inter. The back flick didn't quite work. There's Ruggeri. Lookman against Koundé is an interesting battle, isn't it?
Yeah.
And the shot you saw there of Diego Simeone, I think that was him in subdued mood.
Yeah,
wasn't
it's
it?
not like him running out of his technical area 15 yards down the pitch, is it? It's not like him at all.
He was a player when Atletico won this trophy back in 1996. Radiantich's team. That was a double winning year for Atletico. And what a mistake! That's crossed the line, surely, hasn't it?
Well, that's what I thought.
He's not giving it. Lookman puts it away. Now it'll count. Atletico have the lead. And what a moment for Ademola Lookman. And what a moment for Atletico Madrid.
Huge mistake, Ian, from Juan Garcia. Made a great save before, and I put a curse on him, I think, saying he's been in excellent form, because this is an absolute mess. Hits the ball, just takes his eye off it completely. I mean, that was over the line anyway.
I think that's over the line.
Yeah,
that's going to go down as an own goal.
Yeah.
I think not Lookman, who'll be pretty disappointed he doesn't pick this up. But interestingly, the wrist is supposed to vibrate the watch to denote that the ball has crossed the line. So either that failed or it didn't cross the line, but it looked like it did.
It did cross the line.
It really did look like it did.
It did cross the line, completely.
That's
crossed
way
the line.
over the line.
No. So he has to. I don't know whether they have got the wrist on, Ian, in the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. I don't know, but the linesman, it caught him by surprise, so he couldn't give it because he wasn't on the touchline. But it was clearly over the line, as you rightly said.
Well, in a way, then, I mean, if that technology is not in operation here tonight, you'd have to say, why not?
Yeah.
In such a massive game, and imagine that controversy.
Yeah.
Later on in this tie of a goal that might not have counted.
Yeah, and if that's the case, it'll go down as a Lookman goal, you would presume. But it was certainly over the line, wasn't it? Clearly over the line, we could see from here. So strange decision.
And that really is a shaker for Barcelona, but they have made a habit of conceding the first goal quite a few times this season. Indeed, when they met Atletico in the league back in December, Alex Baena put Atletico ahead in that game, but the lead only lasted 7 minutes. So just to confirm, that technology, the goal line technology, does not exist, so it is Ademola Lookman's goal. Two in this competition for the new signing.
You're right, though, it's quite surreal for them not to have goal line technology, isn't it? I mean, imagine if they cleared it then and Ademola Lookman didn't put it in the net. There'd be absolute chaos, wouldn't there? A yard over the line and they don't get it given. I mean, thankfully Lookman put it in. Or it'd just be a laughing stock.
Well, memories of some famous non-counting goals. Remember the one from Frank Lampard that almost hit the back of the net and didn't count at the World Cup for
against Germany. Yes,
England against Germany, even though England were pretty well thumped that day in the end anyway.
But you'd be a laughing stock of Europe, wouldn't you, if that didn't go in? For the sake of, you know, it's not VAR, it's whether the ball goes over the line or not. It's pretty definitive.
He's in the wars, isn't he? Fermin Lopez early on here.
Yeah, that was Koke that time.
Here's Casado. And Lopez again. Lopez being used a bit further forward with Frankie de Jong coming back into the starting lineup tonight.
Well, weirdly enough, Ian, it's just come up there, Eric Garcia own goals, didn't it? So it must have, the Spanish television must have given it to Eric Garcia as an own goal.
Yeah, but the referee didn't give it.
No, he didn't, no.
So we'll have to leave that to be sorted out at some later time, but I know what Lichtman is thinking.
Yeah, of course. Exactly what I'd be thinking if I blasted it in the net.
Atletico definitely have to take a lead, don't they, to the Camp Nou? You would think anyway, for the second leg of this semi. Not that they're incapable of defending a slender advantage, far from it.
No, but with no Pedri, Ian, no Rafinha, no Rashford for people to come off the bench, you think that this is the time to catch Barcelona.
Yeah, these players could be fit again, mind you, because the second leg isn't until the 3rd of March. Pedri's close to fitness. So is Gavi, by the way, who's been out long-term. Rafinha, they hoped he'd be back in training and ready for this game this week, but still sore, the hamstring. And he's a big miss, of course.
Yeah.
The inside to Frankie de Jong. One thing Barcelona won't do is panic, because they're once again averaging nearly 3 goals a game this season. And fact, in only one of their 36 matches this season have they failed to score. That was a lovely touch by Olmo. Didn't quite unlock the defence.
Yeah, and that wasn't a great tackle, wasn't it? It wasn't particularly dirty, but it was very cynical. He loses the ball, Castro, and then just wipes him out.
This is the error by
the goalkeeper doesn't
Garcia.
The goalkeeper doesn't touch it, so it's an Eric Garcia goal rather than a Juan Garcia goal, and it's way over the line there.
But I don't think you can give the goal as an own goal to Eric Garcia if the referee didn't give it.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, on we go. Here is Lookman. And that's a very good idea to try and find Alvarez. Vital, really, that those two have a good chemistry for what remains of Atletico's season. Now then, Lamine Yamal went past Hansko like he wasn't there. And that's good covering by Pubil. Really good covering.
You're right, he flies past Hansko, just left and right. And tries to pick out Ferran Torres. Pubil gets across. I don't know what it is, but the pitch looks really lively. Ball's bouncing up and over.
Here comes the corner kick to the near post. Nobody had attacked the near post though, so easy enough for Musso in the end. What a ball that is. Lookman hugging that left-hand touchline. He'll bring some quality to that area of the pitch. Cut inside, Griezmann! Oh, brilliant! Just like the old times for Antoine Griezmann. Sensational goal. 2-0 Atletico within a quarter of an hour.
Yeah, well, the first goal was quite fortuitous. The second was pure class all over the pitch. Never missed a beat from the goalkeeper's pinpoint 70-yard ball to Lookman to Julian Alvarez. Julian Alvarez wide, and this is a beautiful ball into Griezmann, who just takes it at one and opens his body up. Look how he just miscontrols it, but look how he jumps around the ball onto his left foot and just eases it through Koundé's legs into the corner. Juan Garcia, no chance. Lovely finish from the Frenchman,
who's now scored in every round of the competition, all four. Still got it, hasn't he? He'll be 35 next month, and he's been scoring goals like that right the way through his career.
Yes, he has. I mean, VAR surely can't be looking at it. No, they're not, thankfully.
Couldn't see anything they could have possibly got involved with there.
Exactly. Four passes and it was in the back of the net.
There was a slip from Kubasi there as well. This is a shaky start from Barcelona.
See, the ball is bouncing everywhere as if it was really, really hard, the pitch. Great start by Atleti though, lovely ball again. They've worked on that, haven't they? Because they've nicked a few in there.
Pubil got a touch, but it's fallen to Lamine Yamal. Hansko just nicked it away from him. Castro picked it up. De Jong to Olmo. Balde's on the overlap. Barcelona trying to plot a way back into this in what is now an absolutely throbbing atmosphere in Madrid. Having said that, That 4-4 game in the first leg of the semi last time, Atletico led 2-0 in that game. Barcelona went 4-2 up, and then Atletico scored 2 more, and it ended 4-4. Barca went through in the second leg in the end by a Ferran Torres goal.
Well, it's the ideal start, isn't it, if you're a neutral, Ian? Because you know for certain Barcelona will score. It's just whether Atletico can score again or hold on, but you know that Barca will score.
Needless to say, there are not too many neutrals in this stadium.
No, there's not.
Other than us two, of course.
Yes, of course. Always neutral.
Eric Garcia, Dani Olmo, so adept at picking up little pockets of space and creating or scoring from there. Here's Fermin Lopez. Free kick, Barca.
Yeah, the referee was good, actually. He didn't fall for any of the diving rounds on a couple of occasions. Then he gives the foul there. Koke on Fermin. Great noise.
What a dramatic start, isn't it, Maka, this? Like we said before the kickoff, Atletico, whatever their problems and disappointments, are still capable and have the players to cause surprises and inflict damage.
Definitely. They can turn it up, can't they? The players, the manager, the crowd, they can get up for a big occasion, and this is a big occasion.
Jules Koundé. Fermin Lopez looked to try to keep it alive. It'll be a corner kick. Came off Hansko last. Not won this trophy since 2013, Atletico Madrid. It shows how long Diego Simeone's been in charge. He was the boss then as well. The early days of his reign. And the usual shoving match in the 6-yard box. Turn goalwards, off the crossbar. Fermin Lopez, so close. Barcelona.
Yeah, out of nothing really, just a bit of a scramble, turn, hit, strikes the crossbar.
Eric Garcia, wide to Alejandro Balde.
They've done this really well, though, Atletico Madrid. Pressed high, got up the pitch. Everybody in the Barcelona half making it difficult for them to play out.
There's the press again. And Lamine Yamal hustled out of it by Ruggieri. They're going to give the free kick. The crowd don't like that, of course they don't.
No, I didn't like it either. I didn't think it was a foul. Big touch. He just gets muscles out of it and slips, Lamine. I didn't like that by the ref. Got away with one.
I think they did there. There's Yamal again. Very carefully policed again by Ruggieri. The Italian who started that little battle quite well. How it might turn out in the end, we shall see. Here's Giuliano Simeone.
Look how high Barcelona are, Ian.
Lookman
flags up.
He flags up against him on this occasion. Been a long road, hasn't it, for Ademola Lookman? I can remember when he was a youngster at Charlton Athletic in South East London.
He's had a lot of clubs, hasn't he, Ian, really? was at Everton for a while. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah. Leipzig, Fulham,
yeah,
Leicester, Atalanta.
And he's ended up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's surreal, isn't it? The life of a football player.
Casado fell over. Play on, says the referee.
I mean,
Lookman.
Everybody's slipping.
Llorente. And there's room here for a third goal, maybe. Griezmann.
It's Simeone and Griezmann with an acres of space again.
These players are performing like they know how big the game is for their club.
Look how high they are. Look how high they are.
Another great ball by Griezmann. He's got Lookman waiting in the middle here. It's cut back. He surely is a goal.
Oh, how is he not
Koundé
scored?
off the line to deny Alvarez. He didn't know much about it, but he was in the right place.
This is incredibly. In Barcelona are trying to play offside on the halfway line. It's madness. It's madness. Look where they are. You can't play offside there. It's incredible. I thought he was going to go himself, but he puts it on a plate for Alvarez. I don't even know whether it was going to go in.
What an escape
Should
that was
have been 3,
for Barcelona.
could have been 4. I mean, the way they're playing.
Still could be more from the corner kick. But we've seen that 100 times this season. Barcelona's high line. Somehow they've always managed to get one more than the opposition, haven't they?
Yeah, but I get a high line and trying to play offside, but you can't play offside when you're in your own half. That is just crazy. Let's see if it was going in. No, it was going wide.
It was.
I thought it was. I mean, it was a hell of a miss by Julian Alvarez, considering he hasn't scored such a long time. Thankfully, Koundé helped him out by blocking it. Imagine if he would have missed the goal from there.
That was a revealing replay, wasn't it?
Yes.
I suppose if Atletico's luck had really been in, that would have bounced off Koundé into the net. Here's Marc Casado, one of many Barcelona players who've come through the famous La Masia Academy. Casado again. Look how many red and white striped shirts are there, condensing the space in that little area to try to prevent Barcelona performing their many wondrous treats of football.
Well, they're at it though tonight, Atleti.
Yeah.
They're at it. It's really good to see. Running back, fighting, scrapping, running forward, pressing. Really good. Here's the Fermin effort. Goalkeeper absolutely no chance just to turn and hit. He was unlucky, actually.
He is. Amid the heat of battle, a friendly word between Koke and Olmo.
No messing around here, Ian. It's Dani Olmo or Dani Olmo.
Yeah. No debate about it. What's the range? About 25 yards. Wall does its job. Lamine Yamal slips. Not the first person to slip on this surface tonight. You're right. It is lively.
Yeah, there's something with the pitch today.
Yellow for Casado, I think it was.
Yeah, that was clear as day. He has to do that because they were away. If he didn't bring them down, it was 2-on-1 for Atlético Madrid. You can see why they are apoplectic on the bench, because also the manager's son is injured, which is never a good thing.
Koke is making his views perfectly clear on behalf of the team. It is a scything challenge by Casado.
He feels he got the ball. I think he may have got the ball actually, but it's his follow through, isn't it? His right foot catches him.
He takes the man, and I think he leaves something on him with his right foot at the end, fairly deliberately, really. I think that was yellow plus, wasn't it? Probably didn't cross the line.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Being endangering an opponent or excessive force, which is the criteria. This could boil over.
Yeah, one of Simeone's assistants. It's a yellow card for remonstrations. There we go. Thing is, you don't need, if you are on the Simeone Atletico Madrid bench, you don't need to get carried away. You're well on top here. You're making chances and you're 2-0 up. You don't want to change how the game is flowing, particularly for the next 17 minutes. There's the finish from Griezmann, cool as you like.
Just makes it look so very easy, doesn't he? Just passed it in. A wonderful goal from Atletico Madrid's record goal scorer, the 210th he scored for the club. And of course he did have that spell, not that happy a spell, with Barca, didn't he? It's Eric Garcia, the most used player outfield for Barcelona this whole campaign. Is pretty much a first lieutenant out there on the pitch for the boss. Koundé wide for Lamine Yamal, who's been kept relatively quiet so far. Remember, he scored in each of his last 5 matches. Here's Casado on a yellow card. Yamal round the corner, really good work. Lookman helping out his defence as well. But Koundé's pickpocketed the ball. Really good pressure on the ball.
Yeah, brilliant
from
pressure.
Atletico Madrid, reminiscent of some old Simeone teams.
Yeah,
some
definitely.
of his what I'd call mean machine teams.
She's through again, Ian.
Simeone inside, and Griezmann with a chance, and this time the finish was not as polished.
I mean, this line is crazy. Just a run from deep by Simeone. Everybody sees him, can't do anything about it. This high line is certainly not working today. They are all over the place.
I think it's not an exaggeration to say that Atletico Madrid are ripping Barcelona's defence to shreds in this opening phase of the game. Alvarez, Lookman goes away from Koundé. Good trick, wasn't it? Lovely quick feet. There are signs, I think, that Lookman will give a new dimension to Atletico Madrid. But here's Olmo. Oh, lovely turn by Torres.
Oh, that's Casado. No, it's Fermin, that is.
Yeah, Fermin Lopez, so he might go in the book as well.
I think Griezmann made the most of it, to be honest. I don't think there was that much in it.
Still was quite a cynical attempt to make sure he went no further.
Yeah, so it's a slight touch, but Griezmann was falling down beforehand. That was okay. Just a follow-through catches him on the toe. I think he'll be changing his boots at half-time. Lamine Yamal, he cannot. It's like should be in the Winter Olympics. He can't stay on his feet.
He could be in the ice dance last night.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll hear from Alex Kirkland at half-time.
Well, I was going to say,
about
he's been standing down there, hasn't he?
surfaces on the odd side. You picked it up early on.
Yeah. You see them with the goal. As much as the Juan Garcia takes his eye off it, the ball's simple back pass. The ball is bouncing everywhere when Eric Garcia plays it back to him.
They know all about his threat, and they've got 2-3 men over there trying to stop him. Llorente fighting like tigers, almost like they had a meal of raw meat before they came out here, Atletico Madrid. But there's a lot of flair and skill in what they've been doing in attacking areas.
I mean, we've seen them a lot, Ian, and they haven't showed this type of performance. They showed this type of performance when they played Real Madrid at home in the league, didn't they, when they won 5? But I haven't seen it enough this year, and they've got this type of performance in them. You just need to be more consistent in seeing it, because this is full throttle, all effort tonight, and it's been excellent.
A lot of joy down the side. Here's Simeone again. Cut back, Lookman!
Brilliant.
3-0, wonderful move, great goal. And that is Lookman's. There's no doubt about that. Spellbinding stuff from Atleti.
Yeah, I absolutely love this performance, because they are making a mockery of this high line. Just balls over the top, running forwards. There's no line there, forget it being high. Ian, this could be 5-0. But that was a beautiful ball on Julian Alvarez. On Griezmann to Simeone, Simeone to Julian. He doesn't even look, he just flips it round. Lovely weight. And Lookman only has to put it back across the goalkeeper. Doesn't even need to force it, just places it in. And as I said, this could have been 4, easily 5.
I think it's fair to say that Ademola Lookman is an instant hit at Atletico Madrid.
He gives them nice balance, actually, doesn't he? Wide on the left, through the middle, and whoever wide on the right, whether it's Molina or Simeone, but they've got really good balance now. But what a performance, what a first half performance.
Scintillating from Atletico Madrid. Barcelona stunned and shocked, but they know there's a lot of time left in this tie. Best part of an hour tonight and a whole second leg in their own stadium.
The only thing I'd say though, Ian, is that Atletico look as if they'll score again. That's the problem. This game could be wrapped up in the first leg. You never thought you'd say that against Barcelona.
Is it an accident that's been waiting to happen for this Barcelona defence?
I think so. I've said it before, I don't think they can win the Champions League playing like this. Sometimes you need a wake-up call, it might be tonight. They're taking too much of a chance. You can have a high line, I've got no problem with that.
Koundé, bit of room here. Casido was arriving, couldn't really reach it. Eric Garcia couldn't keep the volley down.
Here's the goal again. Lovely placement. Doesn't have to do much. The pass by Julian Alvarez has got everything on it. The right amount of pace, right in the spot. Doesn't have to break stride. Well, he's off. Where's he off?
I think he feels like running a marathon after that. Going off to celebrate with the fans. 3 goals to the good in this two-legged tie. Remember, it won't be decided tonight, not finally, but this is some advantage that Atletico are building up. Ruggeri on loan from Juventus, the left back. Hansi Flick He's very unused to seeing anybody do this to his team. And he's going to take Casado off and make this tactical switch and bring on Robert Lewandowski. It's always tough to be hooked before half-time, but Casado's on the yellow as well. That would have been part of the thinking there.
Yes, but you're almost saying you're to blame, aren't you? 36 minutes in, not even waiting for half-time.
Koundé with a neat little deft flick, and then Fermin Lopez, good cross, and Molina did pretty well to get that out of harm's way because he had Torres waiting behind him. Yeah, I think it was a reassuring word into the ear of Casado, wasn't it, from Hansi Flick. He knows that's quite demeaning for a professional footballer to get subbed before the break.
Yeah, it certainly hasn't been his fault. Everybody's been poor. Even the best around have been poor.
Pau Kubasi to Dani Olmo. Almost started the last 6 games now. Scored a couple of times in January and was among the scorers in Barcelona's 3-1 win over today's opposition at the Camp Nou back in December. Seems a long time ago now.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing Atletico Madrid can't do and shouldn't do is try and drop. The most positive thing about them is them going forward and pressing and breaking. Don't be dropping deep again and allowing Barcelona to have chance after chance after chance.
Yeah, interesting to see how they play it from here on in. Will they sit back and invite Barcelona on? That could be a dangerous game. They've definitely got the players for fast breaks. Yamal, lovely ball, that one. Torres couldn't get his foot around the ball to cut it back.
Yeah, nice ball by Yamal to Ferran Torres. And you're right, Ian, it's a bit flat his foot, isn't it? He just can't wrap it round it.
But he's on 16 goals this season, top scorer for Barcelona, Ferran Torres. Ruggeri, Lookman wants it and gets it. Ruggeri carries on with his run. Here he is.
Once more.
Trying to G up the crowd. They hardly need G'ing up.
I know.
At the moment, very excited by what they're seeing from this inconsistent but talented Atletico Madrid team. They've only won one of their last 4 games going into this one, and that was in the last round, the 5-0 thrashing of Real Betis. Griezmann's corner kick. Now, there might be something this time. Fermin Lopez just turned into trouble in the end. Giuliano Simeone biting into the challenge. He looks like he'll definitely be part of Argentina's World Cup defense in the summer in the United States, Mexico and Canada. I think Argentina, I read today, are going to base themselves in Kansas City, like England. Here's Kubasi. Koundé, and then Olmo's shot is blocked. Lamine Yamal. Pulbill's able to deal with that okay. What a deft header that was from Griezmann as well, who's been absolutely outstanding in this first half. Lookman took a knock there.
I don't know why he's... there's nothing in it, is there? A little tiny stamp and he stops as if he's being poleaxed.
I think it did hurt him.
Oh, come on, Ian. Bless you.
You're tough though, aren't you?
There's a tackle and there's a tackle.
Lookman definitely knows where the goal is. He got 15 in La Liga, in Serie A, I should say,
Serie A, yeah.
last season. Europa League final hat-trick as well, and 5 in the Champions League last season as well for Atalanta.
Yeah, I think if he just plays that role and tracks back and helps out Rougerie, he'll be excellent.
Gives him a nice balance, doesn't it? With
Yeah,
him
he
on
does.
one side and Simeone on the other. Fermin Lopez, big save from
save.
Musso. Big save.
Yeah, they know, don't they? Look at the time. Couple of minutes before half-time. Massive save. He gets there for me and he just doesn't get it high enough.
Gets the job for this big game. Usually the number 2 to Jan Oblak. This would be psychologically big if Barcelona were to grab one just before the break. Everybody knows that. Only Chelsea have stopped them scoring all season, Barcelona. Lamine Musso comes and grabs that too. And that was a bad ball from Simeone, but
he's in again.
Frenkie de Jong didn't catch it. They were caught with the high line again. Simeone cuts it back. Lookman couldn't quite get his feet sorted out to get on the end of that.
I mean, it's the right ball. I mean, that's a simple ball as well, isn't it, to Simeone? I don't know where the Barcelona defenders are. And it was the right ball across. He just absolutely fizzes it there, but it was the right thing to do. He has to put a bit of pace on it, because Koundé's there, but Lookman just can't reach.
This Barcelona defence have been taken to the cleaners in this first half. Could they bounce back in the second? The half-time address from Hansi Flick will be more than interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I'd be very surprised. I mean, they can't. They have to keep it to 0 in the second half, Barca, and the way they're defending, that would suggest they can't do it. But they've scored 3. They've missed a couple of really good chances as well, Atletico.
Here's Lamine Yamal. That's a lovely ball, isn't it?
I mean,
Koundé. Deep cross, nobody that deep in one of those cream shirts. Balde on his weaker right foot, and it rather did choke.
There's the Fermin chance, Ian. He's there. Can he just lift it a bit more? No, he doesn't go to lift it at all. Actually goes side foot, trying to pass it past the goalkeeper. Very surprised he doesn't flip it. Get under it with his toes and just flip it over the goalkeeper. Very unusual finish and a poor one from Fermin.
Extraordinary developments at the Metropolitano tonight. A super show from Atletico Madrid. Barcelona stunned, 3 down. Two of those goals caressed home. Julian Alvarez. Fermin Lopez. Absolutely nothing that Ferran Torres can do with that.
Look where they are there in Barcelona. I mean, that is crazy.
It's asking for trouble.
All the time.
And trouble is what they're going to get. There's another ball. Lookman has an opportunity. Cuts it back. Alvarez! It's 4! My goodness me! Extraordinary! Over and over again. Barcelona will not learn the lesson, and they keep paying. Alvarez ends his 11-game scoring drought, and how?
It's like kids football, Ian. This is kids football by one of the best teams in the world. I mean, you can see it. You can see it miles off that they're going to concede again, because they're not doing anything to stop it. He misses an easy one before. Yeah, he smashes the harder one past Juan Garcia into the back of the net. No stopping that. It's 4-0 on the stroke of half-time. And that's kind for Barcelona. This is an unravelling at its best by the Blaugrana. And Atletico Madrid have been magnificent in this first 45 minutes.
And those pictures really need no caption. Barcelona need half-time. They probably need a stiff drink as well. The manager definitely does. Savage and clinical from Atletico. He's going to add on a bit more because of the goal.
Yeah, goals and celebrations, of course. You can't have a high line in when the opposition have got good control of the ball. And people are running off you. It's madness.
Well, you had to see that to believe it, really. Barcelona, who've been in great form most of the season, ripped apart by Atletico Madrid. The first and own goal, that's how they've given it to Eric Garcia. And goals from Lookman, from Griezmann and from Alvarez. After the break, joined Dan Thomas, Craig Burley, Luis Garcia and Alex Kirkland. Pitch side for first half analysis. There's quite a bit to talk about. Don't go away. There, the captain and record appearance maker for the club. He knows and will have told the other players this job's not done. Not yet.
Yeah, and Simeone would be the same. The interesting part for me is what has been said in the Atletico Madrid dressing room. Do they shut up shop at 4, or do they keep on piling forward, trying to create chances? Because they've created 7 good chances, at least scored 4, and you feel like the more Barca try and take chances and pile forward for their 1 goal to get back into this game, they have to leave themselves open.
And Hansi Flick, he has to have done something, doesn't he?
There's
by way of a tactical tweak.
Yeah, definitely. In legend there, is sitting in the stands bench. Schuster played for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Yeah, they have to be more positive, don't they, Barcelona? They have to do something different.
Eric Garcia breaks it up. Have to match Atletico's intensity as well, which I think that was missing too in the first half. Barcelona were, I think, taken very much by surprise by just how hard Atletico came at them.
Yeah, I was the same actually, Ian. They were ferocious in their pressing and their work rate.
There's Balde. Now Kubasi. We'll just see if we can pick up any signs of whether they are going to tweak their defensive work here, Barcelona. I mean, in particular, Giuliano Simeone really did tear them apart down that right-hand side, didn't he? De Jong just penalised slightly.
Yeah, I have liked the setup though of the shape of Atletico Madrid's team tonight. Well, that's 5 yards further forwards where it should be, shouldn't it? It has to be in the other half.
I don't think Lewandowski's had a kick since he came on. Or barely a kick anyway.
See, this is all good, isn't it? All this pressing. All good. I like it. I like it. You need everybody to buy into it. And it was Hansko there flying forwards, following Lamine as he dropped.
Yeah, the Slovakia's been rock solid, mostly for Atletico since they signed him. Inside by Torres. There could be a problem here. There's another big save from Musso to deny Fermin Lopez again.
Yeah, all the opportunities have fallen to Fermin Lopez tonight. Hits the bar on one, should have scored the chip on the second, I felt, and this one as well, just a snapshot, but it was a good stop by Musso. Tries to open his body up to go to the left of the goalkeeper, but it was a good save.
He's doing quite a good audition here, Juan Musso. Oblak didn't have his best game at the weekend against Real Betis and was probably at fault for the long-range goal, but of course he's in his time in a world number one, Oblak. Went Koundé for the header. Lopez again. Couldn't keep that one down. It's just a slightly odd situation, this, and Hansi Flick will know it as well, that if Barcelona were to get one, it just changes the mood a little, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Just turns the tide slightly. I bet the Atletico fans are wishing this was just settled in one hit. And there is that second leg to come on March the 3rd. Quite a long wait. Olmo. Lookman working back well, got a foot in.
I mean, the main thing is Barcelona take it back to the new camp, the Camp Nou, with something to fight for. If it is 4-0, it's effectively over as far as I would be concerned. So they need something this evening.
Yeah, when you said that, reminded me though of a game that you and I covered a few seasons ago when Barcelona were 4-0 down from the first leg against Paris Saint-Germain, the Champions League, won the second leg 6-1.
Yeah,
but that happens once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And when you're playing another La Liga side, I think it's very different. And I'd fully expect Atletico Madrid to go to the Camp Nou if they are leading 4-0 and score again.
Didn't like the way the studs were showing there, and a yellow card for Giuliano Simeone. Can't be easy being the manager's son in any squad, can it?
No. I agree.
But I don't think any of the other players are thinking he's there for any other reason than merit.
Yeah, he'll always have that against him, wasn't it, that nepotism, but as you said, all he can do is show how good he is on the pitch, and he's been excellent today.
Dani Olmo. Looking for the little flick on the near post again. Fermin Lopez, he's everywhere, trying to make something happen for Barcelona. Here's Lamine Yamal. Look at that, 2 players attacking the ball every time he gets it.
He can't stay on his feet, Ian. He looks as if he's always slipping. It's a yellow card, Marcus Llorente. Bringing down Lamine before he gets into the penalty area.
Llorente picks up the yellow.
Yeah, they lose the ball in a dangerous area, trying to back heel the ball. Hansko it was. Can't be back heeling it there. He just brings him down cynically before he gets in the penalty area.
Nice angle for the left foot. Difficult angle though. Fermin Lopez again. Kubasi has scored, and Barcelona do get one back. Only his second ever goal for the club.
Shows you, Ian, doesn't it? Sometimes you don't need a beautiful move or a fantastic goal. This was just a bit of a mess. Free kick from a nice angle with the left foot, lays it off to Fermin, who gets it all wrong, really. And then this just piles into a group of players, bounces everywhere, falls to Kubasi, and he pokes it home. Just one of those things. Barca back in the game. Diego Simeone will be livid, because that was down to Atletico Madrid messing with the ball, Hanchko trying to backheel it, losing it, turning the possession over and giving away the free kick.
So that just does change the feel.
Yeah, early on in the second half, definitely. I mean, it was a goal, wasn't it? I don't know what they're looking at. What are they looking at?
Kubasi's not offside.
No. I mean, Hanchko's playing everybody on side, even Ferran Torres on the far side. So I don't know what they're looking at.
Look at the celebrations among the Barcelona players. They still believe.
Well, he thinks it should be. He thinks there's a problem. I don't know what it is at the moment.
It certainly wasn't apparent from that first replay.
Yeah. I mean, I can't see anything wrong with the game, with the goal, sorry.
And it's one of those waits again. Diego Simeone is trying to get his views across, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that amid this bedlam anyway. Let's see if we can see anything here.
Yeah, it's Ferran Torres, Ian. Is it? Oh, so it comes off Lewandowski, goes backwards to Kubasi. Is that what they're thinking about? Ball goes backwards to Kubasi, though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, but
in which case he couldn't be.
Yeah.
Well, offside, really. Did hit Lewandowski. Is Lewandowski offside?
I mean, it just bounces off the heel of Lewandowski's, isn't it?
It's taking a long time to unravel.
Yeah.
Frankie de Jong looks relatively relaxed about it.
I mean, they're not pausing anything, are they? So it's difficult to make a judgment here, but I'm almost certain Hanchko was playing everybody on side. Wow, wow, and wow. VAR.
This is going on and on, isn't it?
God bless us.
So there's Lewandowski here.
Hanchko's playing everybody on side, Ian. Then it hits Lewandowski. Kubasi's behind him.
Well, Ruggeri on this side as well, when the ball was last played.
I mean, we are clutching at straws here, aren't we? Christ. I mean, this is why my dislike for VAR takes over. This is ridiculous, isn't it? absolutely ridiculous. Talk about trying to re-ref the game again. Nobody knows what is going on, where it happens. God. And then they keep showing this angle.
See, it looked to me as if Ruggieri, when the ball was played in towards Lewandowski, was playing everybody
I know.
onside, but clearly the
yeah, sorry,
VAR team.
sorry, I said Hansko. It's Ruggieri. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's the three. Yeah, the three's playing everybody onside. That's what I thought.
So Pablo Gonzalez, the VAR official here, is still poring over the pictures. This has been about 5 minutes.
I mean, this is ridiculous, Ian. They're making a mockery of football now, aren't they?
Well, you're preaching to the converted here
Wow.
a bit.
I mean, Lewandowski doesn't even know what's happened.
Well, this is, as you say, a little farcical at this length.
Ian, isn't it just? Isn't it just?
Is he played the ball forward to Kubasi, I think, is the point here.
I mean, Robert Lewandowski doesn't even know what's hit him, Ian. It's disallowed.
It's going to be disallowed.
He is
because
disallowed
I think
it.
they're ruling that ball spun forwards off Lewandowski for Kubasi then to head it in. It remains 4-0 after all that. Talk about razor-thin decision.
It's a joke. I hate
Wow.
it. I hate it, Ian. I'm sorry, VAR. It's just spoils any enjoyment out of a game. Sucks the life out of an enjoyable game.
Drains the drama.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Just.
It does, but
I know.
that's the modern game.
I know.
That's the modern game, and
I know. Doesn't mean they have to enjoy it.
Lookman taken out. Remember Giuliano Simeone and Llorente.
There we go.
Now watch. Does the ball spin off Lewandowski wearing 9 there in the middle?
Yeah, but
and then Kubasi is just off, isn't he?
I mean, that doesn't explain anything. Everybody's in an offside position there. But when the ball gets struck at Lewandowski, he's in an onside position when it gets struck. Oh, forget it.
Put it this way, it's a goal that would have stood for 150 years pre-VAR, but that's the modern interpretation, that's the modern game. Here's De Jong. Just about everything that could go wrong for Barcelona tonight has gone wrong so far. Balde's pass. Lewandowski has a chance to pick the ball up. A lot of speculation about where he'll be next season. One of the possibilities is he could stay, possibly with a pay cut at Barcelona.
Yeah, it'd have to be a pay cut and a half, Ian, wouldn't it, for them to keep him.
37 years of age now, but still a very, very good marksman.
See, Ferran Torres is offside, Eric Garcia is, Lewandowski, and then you've got Ruggieri, but you can't even see the ball in that shot.
I think we've said it before, it's not what the offside law was invented for.
No, it was not at all.
Many decades ago, of course. Antoine Griezmann. Ruggieri has got forward here. Tries his luck, it needed a fingertip over the crossbar from Joan Garcia.
Yeah, normal service resumed, just the ball over the top again by Griezmann.
thought he did get a fingertip, so corner.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a let-off, in truth, for Atletico.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Re-establishes their 4-goal lead. Dani Olmo's header doesn't go far. Here's Simeone.
Oh, that ball was on as well. See the far post, Griezmann, Lookman.
Lamine Yamal helps the ball forward. They've kept a more than close look on the brilliant teenage talent of Yamal so far.
Yeah, Rucheri's done really well.
Alvarez to turn it wide. Giuliano Simeone with Molina looking to help him out. Wants a return ball here. The youngster doesn't get it. Another player slipping on the turf.
Yeah, everybody's been slipping.
Makes you wonder how much water was put on this, doesn't it? Alvarez, see the idea, just looking to exploit that little space in behind again.
Yeah, that ball is on all the time, isn't it? You just need the right runner, running from deep.
And they've got players clever enough to exploit it, haven't they?
Yeah.
Griezmann, Alvarez, Lookman, and of course Simeone himself. Lamine Yamal loses out. Hansko's done well there. Here's Lookman. It's coolly done by Koundé. Llorente, having Marcos Llorente in the midfield has helped Atletico as well tonight in his natural position.
Yeah, really good athlete, Ian, isn't he? Sometimes in games like this you need hard workers. Good run again by Griezmann. Not taken by Koke, but a good running even so.
Pubil, first choice at centre-back, the arrival from Almeria in the summer. Atletico in recent times, I worked it out, have spent around $250 million on players. One of them, Alex Baena, $49 million, not in the starting lineup at the moment. Almada as well.
Yeah, well, they had a huge turnover of players, didn't they?
But it hasn't done them a lot of good in the league.
No.
Alvarez. Just a little bit too much juice on the pass.
See Frankie de Jong going crazy because he didn't put the flag up initially and it was offside. Juan Garcia cleared his lines, but it went to an Atletico Madrid player. You have to say it's offside so he can play.
Yeah. Barcelona definitely need something. Not even a team with their firepower would you fancy to rescue a 4-goal deficit in the second leg.
And they haven't done enough tonight, Ian. They haven't really been that dangerous, have they? I mean, the goal that was disallowed was a scruffy goal, but they haven't really cut through Atletico Madrid with good play. Not like Barca normally. More fluid normally.
There's a missing Rafinha at the moment, notably. Marcus Rashford has a bruised knee, which is why he's not in consideration for tonight's game.
Yeah, Pedri's the
Pedri in midfield.
The ringleader in midfield.
I think he's far away from a return, Pedri, and they might have Gavi available soon as well. Painful one for Lamine Yamal. But I wonder if this is the kind of treatment he's going to get at the World Cup as well.
Yeah. Being
danger man number one. Frankie de Jong too deep, nothing Koundé can do with that. He wants more. He needs more. Changes afoot. Alex Baena. Antoine Griezmann illuminated the occasion with his clever goal.
Yeah, he was good actually tonight, Griezmann. Lovely touches, worked hard, got his goal.
And off comes Julian Alvarez to be replaced by Alexander Sørloth, who has a great record against Barcelona in his career. 10 matches, 6 goals.
Yeah, a couple of last-minute winners in certain games as well.
Yeah, the winner at Montjuic last season, and a goal too in the other league game, the 4-2 game between these two.
Over the top. Oh, I thought he was going to go over the top again.
Still that high line, look at it. You've got a great view of it there.
If that's offside, though.
It looks offside, doesn't it?
That doesn't surprise me. Alex Baena's only just come on the pitch. That's why he got caught. He just needs to hold his run a little bit more. Ball should have went a little bit earlier, actually.
They're still looking for Lamine Yamal all the time, but that avenue has been more or less shut down by Atletico Madrid. So far, anyway.
Yeah, they're very lopsided now, Barcelona, because they haven't got Rafinha on one side and Lamine on the other side. They've got one winger, and then on the left-hand side, they haven't got much. So they're going on to the other side, another fall. They're going on to the other sides of the pitch all the time.
De Jong does well. Here's Fermin. Now Yamal. Fermin Lopez, much liked by the coach and the fans. He's a real little live wire, isn't he?
Yeah.
Just something a little different. Yamal, De Jong. Yamal again trying to tiptoe his way through. Goes down in a heap, hoping for something from the referee, but nobody that interested.
No, I didn't think so. He's staying down, isn't he? Hoping that VAR will look and stop the game. But as far as I'm concerned, you have to carry on, boys. You have to carry on. Go and someone tackle him. Frankie de Jong wants to kick the ball out, kick the ball out. But there was nothing in it for me.
It's De Jong again. Lamine Yamal is definitely okay. Olmo couldn't find a way through. Atletico gritty and resilient, keeping the door shut. Olmo, and then Torres, great block. Yamal, oh, it's clever. Koundé, but only red and white striped shirts in there.
Yeah.
Barcelona might need another remontada. Sørloth. Tackled by Jan Kubasi, who's been denied his goal tonight.
Nice cross from Koundé, nice play from Lamine. This is where he wants the penalty. flicks it and then goes to ground. He usually does dangle his leg out, but I don't think it's a penalty.
Nope, I don't think anybody else did as well, including his teammates.
Yeah.
They didn't even appeal. Under 20 minutes to go. Griezmann's seen it all, is pretty happy with Atletico Madrid's work so far. And why wouldn't he be? Could they even add to the lead? I've been content really to sit on it, I think you'd say, in this second half, concentrating on staying tight and organised. Here's De Jong. Oh. Just like his goalkeeper did earlier on in the game, Balde.
Yeah.
The ball goes right under his foot. It's been that kind of night for Hansi Flick's team. Lookman gets a standing ovation from the fans.
Yeah, I think that's it for Diego Simeone. He's now taken all the three forwards off. He feels as if that's enough for the night now.
Thiago Almada is introduced. He was in the Argentina World Cup winning squad. Didn't play in the final back in 2022 in Qatar. Another of the summer arrivals, Almada. Crafty type of player. Been a good night for Musso, the goalkeeper, as well. A couple of big saves from him. It's only the second time this season they've conceded. Barcelona, might it be even more? Sørloth, and then Bain is claiming a handball there.
Oh, he hasn't given it, has he?
He's given it outside the box.
No, I know, but I mean, surely not, Ian.
Is that deliberate handball from that shorter range?
You thought not, wouldn't you? He's running backwards. What? He can't give handball for that.
That is not an unnatural body shape, is it? Not by any stretch.
Are you trying to tell me if that was in the penalty area, he would have given a penalty? There's no chance.
Well, that's the criteria, isn't it? Wasn't a natural shape. He didn't move his hand to the ball. The ball hit his hand. And I think you just got to say the officials have got that wrong. So there's quite a plot being cooked up here by the look of it. It's like half the team are involved in it. Might be Baena to take it. It is going to be him. Into the wall, disappointing. Not really seen the best of Baena yet, but that's a decent ball in from him. Sørloth, part of a very good Norway team that includes Erling Haaland. Could make a big impact at the World Cup in the summer, we'll see. It's a good ball, isn't it? Simeone. Molina cuts inside. Just a goal kick in the end, but
he
there's
fires
good
it off his
understanding between those two on that side, the two Argentine players.
Yeah, he fires it at his own man. He fires it at Almada, I think, Molina.
Araujo, well publicised problems of anxiety and some mental issues. Took a break from the game, been helped by the club back, and good to hear he's feeling way better now.
Yeah.
See if he can produce some of that old form that made him Barcelona's best defender for quite a long time. He's out there now. Kubasi's off.
Yeah, João Cancelo coming on as well. See if he can add anything going forwards, because they've been quite blunted really in this second half. João Cancelo now.
He does love to attack the Portuguese international. Olmo, a bit wasteful really from out there.
Yeah, he slips again, Ian.
Yeah. Be interesting to see what Hansi Flick and Diego Simeone say about the surface afterwards, because it has been an issue tonight. As you said, it's been a touch of the Winter Olympics about it.
It has.
They've been quite good as well, haven't they?
Amazing. We've got lots to cheer about this evening.
Just to check. First goal has been officially given as an Eric Garcia own goal, which I think is the correct decision, even though the referee didn't give it as such at the time.
Ball was on that time. That wasn't a bad run from Baena.
Simeone down the line into all that space. Molina. Eric Garcia won it, then lost it. Good football. Koke towards the near post. Very well played by Araujo.
Yeah.
That was a good piece of defending. That was his first involvement in the game as well. Yellow for Baena, I think, in that incident as well.
Yeah, it was, Trip on Frankie de Jong.
Only 12 minutes or so remaining, plus whatever the referee's going to add on at the end. And Atletico Madrid, crucially for them, retain the 4-goal advantage they established before half-time. Next for Barcelona is an away game against their neighbours Girona on Monday night, that is, so they've got a good break between this game and that one.
Yeah, Real Madrid could be top of the league by then, Ian.
Yeah, they could be.
If they beat Sociedad.
You'll see live with us at the weekend. 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN+. That's on Saturday. Real Madrid against Real Sociedad, who of course hope to get to the final in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Hull against Chelsea tomorrow, 2 Eastern on ESPN2 and ESPN+. That might be a slightly tricky tie for Chelsea, because Hull have been going pretty well in the Championship this year.
They have.
Chelsea held, surprisingly really, by Leeds at Stamford Bridge the other night. Here's Cancelo. Second spell with Barcelona for him. Much decorated player. I think you've got to say that as well as the 4 goals, Atletico Madrid have defended very well too.
Brilliant, Ian. Yeah, they've kept Barcelona really quiet.
Which very few teams do.
Very few teams do, yeah, you're right.
This is a team who scored 99 goals already this season, Barcelona. There's De Jong trying to thread a way through. It was too crowded again. They've done that so well, kept the pressure on the ball. Just not given Barcelona room to breathe. But the job's still not complete for tonight, not at all. Now then, Baena looking to break in behind.
Got away with it, really. Got away with it with the wrong pass. Goes off Jules Koundé for a corner. Frankie de Jong wanted a foul for that. Nothing's going their way tonight, unfortunately, Barca.
Looking for that flick on the near post. Atlético Madrid, I said they haven't won the Copa del Rey since 2013. They haven't been in the final since then either. 10 times winners overall. Barcelona with a record 32 triumphs in this competition, including 4 of the last 10. They won it last year, beat Real Madrid in the final. Here's Cancelo. That's a bad ball from Torres. Now, what's the referee going to do here?
Yeah.
Just yellow.
Yeah, yellow's enough. It was a bad ball by Torres. Puts Eric Garcia right under pressure. Alex Baena toe pokes it past him. He wants a red card. You're 4-0 up, Diego. Don't worry about it. Still got a lot to do. You need to see
I think he just didn't like the way Eric Garcia rather followed through afterwards. But I think it's just going to be yellow.
Yeah. I mean, whether it was denying a goal scoring opportunities, another shouting, but he's far out, and you'd need to see where the other centre defender is.
But it is a little annoying how everybody, and not talking about any particular club here, wants to make a federal case of almost every decision.
I know, it's awful at the moment.
The referee is given yellow for the incident, so I don't think it's a huge injustice.
No.
It definitely was at least yellow, but
it's whether it's denying a goal scoring opportunity, and can Ronald Araujo get across? That's the issue. He's far away in the defence of a red card.
And it looked like there was cover, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just about.
But I presume VAR are having a look at it because it's taken an eternity. There we go. Here we go. Again, re-refereeing the game.
Well, you usually know what happens here.
Yeah.
So Juan Martinez Munuera.
I mean, it's subjective, isn't it? Will Ronald Araujo, who is quick,
has he denied a goal-scoring opportunity to Baena there? Would Araujo have got across?
I personally think where he kicks the ball at that angle, I think Araujo would have got across. He would have had a shot. Of course, he could have had a shot, but it would have been from an acute angle.
I think it's going to be red.
Oh no, so do I. Now he's thought. Of course, I think it's going to be red. Of course, I think it's going to be red, but. Yellow will suffice for me, but of course VAR get involved. They're mad, aren't they?
Eric Garcia. Barcelona's night goes from bad to worse.
Yeah, and unfortunately for Eric Garcia, it was his teammate Ferran Torres who puts him in trouble. It was a poor ball to him.
So that's a key player for Barcelona this season. He will be facing a suspension. So now a 10-man Barcelona. Will that prompt Atletico to go for a fifth? Now Simeone's done. This is all kicking off, getting very feisty between the players because they're suspecting there's an element of theatrics mixed into it.
Of course, it's Giuliano, Simeone. Olmo catches him. Oh, he's giving it to everybody. Well, who's getting it? Reds, yellows, the lot.
'87th minute, and all is not well.
I mean, that's the challenge, which is very little, but the reactions afterwards, that's the thing. The theatrics are awful, aren't they? They don't. The thing is that Atletico Madrid are 4-0 up here with 11 men onto 10. What are they throwing themselves around for and getting into fights and arguments for?
Dani Olmo, confirmation of his yellow card.
I think he gave yellow cards to about 3 different people, didn't he? Well, Hanchko got one.
Pubil's got one.
Pubil got one.
Hansco's got one.
Was it Fermin got one, I think, as well, Ian? He was just waving it at everybody, the referee. He just quickly ran off the pitch, Fermin Torres. And I thought the referee waved one at him, because I could see his gloves, but I don't think it really matters now. He's gone off the field.
Koke, who was part of that 2013 squad which won the Copa del Rey. Been around that long. Still very fit, very professional and very good. Torres has never really got into it tonight. Trying to get this ball in behind for Surlot, but pace isn't one of his big attributes. He's got a few others, mine. It's going to be a fair bit of added time here.
Yeah, loads. Loads, Ian. The VAR check for the disallowed goal, I think, was 6 minutes, wasn't it? And then you've got all the shenanigans going on and all the substitutions. It'll be 10 minutes easily.
Could be here till midnight. Robert Lenormand, the central defender, who can't get in the team at the moment. He's waiting to come on as Jamal flicks one with the outside of his boot. It hasn't been a good night for the teenager, though. It's been kept very quiet.
Yeah.
As quiet as I've ever seen him, really. Here is Lenormand waiting to come on. He scored, I remember, a big goal, didn't he, in the Clasico?
Yeah.
Here's Surlot. Now Baena. And that was Atletico's other stellar day this season, the 5-2 win they had over Real Madrid in the Madrid derby. Molina towards the near post.
Oh, how's he missed
Could
that?
easily have been a fifth for Surlot. Didn't quite get there. Koundé did some really good work there.
Yeah, brilliant work. Cancelo arm out, Molina in. I mean, that's just a miss, isn't it? That is a miss.
Well, it looked harder to
put it back to where it
miss,
came from.
didn't it?
Yeah. He gets in front of Koundé. He's too strong. I mean, Koundé tries to put him off, but it should be 5-0.
Conducting the orchestra, the Atletico Madrid legend that is Koke, replaced by Lenormand. Very late on here now. Ten minutes of added time coming up.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
No.
It won't go on till midnight local time, but it will go on to 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
They're used to that in Spain, aren't they?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Oof, God, that's Lenormand, come on in.
Wow. Oof. Torres nearly nicked that ball away. Almada.
They're getting themselves in trouble, aren't they, Atleti?
Now Llorente.
Play to your strengths.
Ruggeri.
Now over the top.
You'd have to say Ruggeri is a man of the match contender, wouldn't you, for
brilliant.
the job he's done on Yamal tonight. De Jong. What Barcelona wouldn't give for just one goal back. Cancelo trying to provide something. Will be a corner. Musso came for that but didn't go for it.
Oh, what
and
a chance.
What an opportunity.
Ferran Torres, I think it was.
Yep.
I don't know whether a foul was shouted for, but it was a big miss. Big miss. Look at Ferran Torres. Glorious isolation. Puts it wide.
Pubu just did enough, didn't he?
Enough, yeah,
just does enough to put him off.
He
Gives him a little nudge at the key moment, but what a miss, really.
He has a good sight of it all the way, Ian.
It's been a chastening night, this, for Barcelona. They would have hoped to have pulled at least one goal and maybe two back in the second half.
Yeah.
They thought they had razor-thin offside decision. Denied them even that.
Yeah, clarification here. Ferran Torres did get a yellow card before he was quickly substituted in that melee where the referee was waving yellow cards at everybody. One of them was Fermin.
I think we've had about 8 yellow cards plus one for a member of the Atlético Madrid coaching staff. It might have been Nelson Vivas, the
I think it was
assistant.
I think it was.
Easily cut out by Ruggeri. Quite a lot of hard thinking for Barcelona to do after this game, and the manner in which they've been beaten, the manner in which their high-line defence was very much exposed. Because they had that bad day earlier in the season, didn't they, against Sevilla, when they let in 4 as well.
Yeah.
Usually they're pretty unstoppable, but tonight they have been stopped. Cancelo. De Jong.
Yeah,
Musa will come and get that.
Balls like that are not going to do anything, are they, to the left back? Plenty of height on it, allowing the goalkeeper to come and catch it.
Baena picks a good ball. Almada laid it back. Llorente played it wide. Bit of confidence about Atletico Madrid here as they look to wind the clock down. This is the era of 100-minute games, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a chance.
Molina did well. Baena. Almada. No way through.
Yeah, unfortunately, when the substitutes come on, they're not on the same level as the front three from the first half.
They've really done a number on Lamine Yamal tonight of Atletico. Here's Almada on the chase, taking on Araujo. Picks a good ball. Molina's efforts to get a shot away were in vain.
Yeah, Simeone was to his right, and but he just slips yet again.
Barcelona have won on their last 4 visits here. Not tonight. Last time Atletico beat Barcelona in this competition was in a semi in 2000 when Louis van Gaal's team refused to play the second leg, saying they were short of players, having lost the first leg 3-0. What happened in the second leg, because of that, was Atletico were handed an obligatory 3-0 win. Extraordinary stuff goes on in this competition.
Yes.
Fancy that. We can't play because we're short of players. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Baena. Other than the disallowed goal by Kubasi, there haven't really been a number of other occasions where you think Barcelona are about to break this Atletico team down.
No, I mean, Fermin had a couple of opportunities, that header from a corner, but as for breaking them down with good play, few and far between.
A lot to talk about. Right after this, we'll be joining the ESPN FC team, reflecting on this game, and of course the big managerial sackings going on in the Premier League, with Thomas Frank losing his job at Tottenham and Sean Dyche losing his job at Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit to talk about. There's another booking to add.
Yeah, I was at the Nottingham Forest game. You knew it was in the area and that if they didn't win, he was going to go. They were really disappointing. Fans made their voices known, so it was not a surprise at all that Mr. Marinakis pulled the plug on Sean Dyche's tenure.
So Forest will be onto their 4th manager of the season.
I mean, that's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yep. Here's Koundé here for Barcelona. Who for once have looked a bit of a blunt instrument tonight. Scored in 35 of their 36 matches this season before this evening, only failing in the Champions League at Stamford Bridge, where they got beaten 3-0. Time is almost up here.
Yeah, this could be the last opportunity to maybe get a lifeline in this competition.
It's a season reviving feel about it for Atletico Madrid, who needed this badly, because they've still got to complete the job on the 3rd of March. As Yamal plays this one in, that won't be a problem for Musso either.
Yeah, that'll be it now. He'll take his time, finding the ball and putting on the spot. Frustrating night for the Barca players.
I mean, Craig Burley made a good point, I thought, at half-time. Will anybody sit down, a senior player, with Hansi Flick and say, we can't carry on doing this. We've got to adapt on occasion.
Probably
or
not.
Find another way.
Probably not, because they've got a lot of youngsters in that defence, haven't they? But they'll get found out by a good team in the end just by playing the ball over the top.
Well, they have been tonight.
I mean, it works
most of the time.
Most of the time, so maybe they take a hammering every now and again.
Cancelo. Olmo. Quite happy to defend very, very deep.
Yeah.
The whistle's going to go. It does go. What a night for Diego Simeone. What a night for Atletico Madrid, who absolutely tore Barcelona limb from limb in the first half. Hansi Flick knows what happened. There's a second leg still to come. First of all, an own goal after a horrendous error by Joan Garcia, the Barcelona goalkeeper. Then goals brilliantly taken by Griezmann, Lookman and Alvarez. It was 4-0 by half-time. Lamine Yamal was tamed on the night. Kubasi thought he'd pulled one back. That was disallowed for a razor-thin offside decision, and Atletico Madrid will go to the Camp Nou on March the 3rd with a 4-0 advantage and must feel they've got 1 foot in the final. So 4-0 on the night. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, ESPN FC will be Essential Viewing live coming up next.